Hey everybody, I wanted to show you a comparison I'm doing between the East Oak and the Solo Stove portable fire pit. So the portable stoves like the Solo Stove and the East Oak have become very popular in the last year or so. Easy to port around, you can bring them to tailgating, camping, just easy to bring them anywhere you want to have a little fire. So I wanted to do an honest comparison between the two and show you which one I think is the best out of the two.
All right, so for comparison, the East Oak inside is about 9.5 inches, and that's from the ash pit bottom to the top rail. The Solo Stove is just about 10 inches, so about a ½ inch deeper. Now you can see the Solo Stove is round, where this is actually more of a square shape. So width of Solo Stove about 19 and we'll say 19 and a quarter, and East Oak is right at 19 width. If you go diagonal, it's a little bigger, it's 20 inches. And as far as the inside goes, so they both have your top fire ring, very similar. The Solo Stove has a base that you can set it on if you need a little more height. And the ash base, the thing I don't really like about it is you got to reach your hands in there. You got to wait till it cools off, reach your hands in there, get your hands all dirty to take out the ashtray so you can dump it and clean it. The good thing about the East Oak, is it comes with a long pronged tool that you can hook right into the ash base and pick up anytime you need. So another feature I really like about the East Oak compared to the Solo Stove is it's got a bottom intake. So it sucks the air in. It's got feet to raise it off the ground. It creates kind of a vortex to suck the air in there to help the wood burn a lot cleaner and hotter. And in comparison, the Solo Stove has nothing on the bottom. And it sits flush to the ground unless you put it on the optional base, and it tries to suck air in these little holes in the side to populate oxygen underneath the wood there in that single hole. So one of the great things about these portable stoves is they're virtually smokeless. As you can see now, there's hardly any smoke coming off either one of them. Alright, so as you can see, the Solo Stove right now is burning at 790 degrees. Let's see what the East Oak is at. Okay, so it says high. This thermometer goes up to 1,000 degrees, so this is currently burning higher than 1,000 because it's maxing out my temperature gauge. And one thing I've noticed with the Solo Stove, the fire is more isolated to the middle, whereas on the East Oak, it's all the way around the full size of it, which is producing and putting off a lot more heat than the Solo Stove. Alright, so my honest opinion is East Oak is the clear winner. While the Solo Stove did a great job, I think the way the East Oak burns a lot cleaner and more complete with the wood in there, putting off a lot more heat, to me that was just the clear hands down winner out of the two. Two other super important reasons is when I'm done with these fires, the East Oak is much easier to clean. With the hook attachment that comes with it, you can just pick out the ashtray, clean it once it's cooled, put it back in. Also, when I was starting these two fires, it took 3 times starting the Solo Stove to get it going versus 1 light with the East Oak to get it going. So again, if you're looking for a new portable fire pit, highly recommend the East Oak one. It's the clear winner today. So thanks for watching, and I hope you found this helpful.